What's going on with y'all out there, man? What the word is? What is the word? This is your boy Calvin from CMO TV. And we got the relationship expert in the house. Cedric the Springer, man. What's going on, buddy? What is
Man,
going on?
man, a lot, kid, a lot. Been down, now I'm back up and ready to get things back moving again.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it too noisy? Is it too noisy in here?
No, I can't hear all that. I can't. I don't
Okay.
know about anybody else, but I can't hear it. I don't know about anybody else, but I can't hear it.
Man, I hate I missed your topic the other day, but we'll get back on
Yeah,
point.
we'll get back on point, man. Yeah, we'll get back on that. It was a good little topic or whatever. Just talk about a couple of lawsuits. That's all. See how that stuff was turning out for everybody, man. Maybe I can get us a good one going tonight. Well, I thought no. You gonna have us going tonight, but I am gonna ask a question. I do have a question I ask,
Well, I'm gonna tell.
and
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
No, we're finna get into it, but I mean, were you gonna say something else before that?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the thing of it is, I did a little bit more research, so I haven't passed yet. But if you out there and if anybody have heard, Tennessee have a House bill that's they say it's going to be approved. It's called House Bill 2698. So basically, it's paternity fraud. So this is a step that's going to help the guys out. Well, it's going to help everybody out, really. This is paternity fraud. You just can't put any man name on on a birth certificate without it being verified. Meaning that he had to have some type of paternity test took. Now
Mm.
this is mainly, and I think it's only right now is for those that are that's not married. So you can't just go in, so and so's the father, and that's it. And then you 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the line, y'all get into an argument and say, they ain't your baby, no way. So this right here, this put an end to all that. And so, like I said, I think it's a great idea, and I really think it needs to be done for every child born, married or not married. I just think that's really a put an end to a lot of, I mean, might be health issues or anything of that nature. Child might that you think that you done fathered, then y'all married, and he might need a kidney or something. Come find out it ain't your child. This will put an end to that the old saying, "Mama, baby, Papa, maybe."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's the crazy thing about it is that the guys that are pushing for the House bill, actually the state is fighting against it because the state makes money off just pregnancy period. They just make money off of period. So they don't care who name you put down. But not only you're not thinking about the child, like I said, as far as health benefits and then just knowing his biological father, but it gets the man from spending money that, if you want to do it, that's fine. But it have to be verified that you are the father. You still put your name down on the birth certificate, but you will be knowing that is or isn't your child.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be too many men gonna just, especially if they don't know for sure, know if really to find put their name on a birth certificate, not really knowing if that child is theirs or not. I don't think it's gonna be too many men that does that.
You don't know how many LBs out there, bro. Hello?
Yeah. Reading something. Damn, I did not know that. I did not know that. I'm talking to somebody else.
No. So, but Tennessee right now is going through it, and you know how it is. When it starts with one state, it usually trickles to all of them. I'm pretty sure Mississippi gonna be last, but you know, That's a step. That's a step in the right direction, man. I think that needs to be done. You know, that kind of fall into kind of the thing that I say about child support, uh, things of that nature. But now knowing, if you know, then it's all on you now. But it has to be known, and I like it. It's going to be done up front. It's going to be done by the state, so you can't say, "Well, hey, you know, I think it's mine," or "I don't want to ask in front of all the people out here they thinking it's mine, but I'm not sure." This is going to take all the guesswork out of it.
Yeah, it is.
And it should hopefully, since I'm still debating who responsibility is about being pregnant, but if you're gonna put it out there, just give it levels the playing field.
Yeah, it does. It will help. It would help a whole lot of paternity fraud. That's I guess that alone, at least a man won't be paying child support to a child that's not his for 18 years, knowing that the child is not his, because a lot of times there is people who go to court and then establish that the child ain't even theirs, but yet he's still ordered to pay child support for a child that ain't even his. And
that's true.
That to me, that's just fucked up. It really is. That's really and truly fucked up.
Right. Because they did bring up a case of a guy 5 years, and he finally, for whatever reason, it came along and he found out that it wasn't his. And like you said, it's just like, okay, you still got to pay. You've been doing. And like I said, that is messed up.
Yeah, it is. Very messed up.
You put somebody else on the hook for something that, they didn't produce.
Yeah. And you sitting there, well, at least the father don't have to pay for the biological, didn't have to pay for it. Hell, he good. That motherfucker get to walk around and live his life. And hell, if you miss a child support payment to a child that ain't even yours, you got to go to jail. The system is so fucked up, man. And it seems like the system is always aiming towards the people who's trying to do a quote unquote the right thing.
Yeah. Actually, the case that I was talking about the guy that for 5 years he was taking care of the expenses, and he did fall behind. And I don't know what made them take the test, but they kind of found out that it wasn't his. He fell behind. The judge said you still got to pay. Like you said, he wound up getting locked up. Then he had another child. Now he fell behind on that one because he was locked up. Then he loses his job because he was locked up. So he lost all around.
Yeah. I've seen that happen quite
like I said, for a child that wasn't even his. I think it would make more men and women be more selective about who they let shoot the club up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's one thing I've been following, and I'm gonna keep it updated and keep it posted on that, man. Because I think this, like I said, it's gonna trickle down to I'm pretty sure all the states eventually get to it. But Tennessee kicked it off, man. So
I think they're gonna probably use Tennessee as a measuring stick on how everything works or whatever. Maybe possibility.
I mean, you gotta think about it, man. You get the right person, you can pretty much eliminate welfare then.
That right there is what's gonna be the problem. That right there is what's gonna be a problem.
Hey man, look, it's jobs out here, bro. They're gonna come down to another little segment we're gonna have later on this month or next month rather. That'll bring into that. But back in the 50s and 60s, it wasn't a big thing. Welfare wasn't that big. Families were being taken care of. The man provided.
Yeah.
And you were living above your means, but what he got. He was out there and he hustled all day, but he did provide for his family. It just when I know we talk about it, we done beat that horse to death, but when the government assistance was offered and the man had to be moved out, women chose the money.
It started like in the 70s when that
Yeah.
right there actually kicked off. And I always say, and it's very true, white supremacy works in a long term thing, and that's that took what damn near 30, 40 years to perfect.
And you see where you see where it landed. Man moved out, man kicked out the home, and just destroyed the whole community and everything.
Yep. I mean, it really destroyed us, man. It put us down so bad to where every law that they make to make money is gonna always surround us anyway, the black community, because not only we built a built this union, we also keep it established and going as of today off of some of the shit that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just and I really kind of I hate the shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate that shit.
But yeah, so then you come to find out that three out of every 9 children being born are not uh, being raised by their biological father, or a person that's not their biological father is paying child support for. 3 out of every 9. So you go in the grand scale of things, you look at it. That's a lot.
It is. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. Yeah, damn. I know earlier you said you caught a little bit of our topic on was that Tuesday, I believe? Yeah, Tuesday. What you think about the Michael Orr and the Lizzo situation?
I think that if you make like the NIL deals they have for these college kids today, I think that the Tuies or Tuas, whatever their last name is, they made money off his name and his image. That he needs to be compensated for it. And it should be more like, I know some people say 50-50, but it needs to be more like really 80-20 to me.
They made,
I heard a whole bunch of different numbers thrown out of how much they done made off of it, but for him not to get anything and he a grown man, that ain't right.
For what my understanding is, they supposed to made over 300 million, so that's a lot of money. And if you look at it, the movie deal, I'm quite sure they got something off of that. His jerseys and all that shit like that, because I don't know, man. It just, when you deal with devils, you're gonna get devilish acts. So yeah, you just got to watch. And then he out of his mouth, the movie was not true. So that's the even fucked up thing right there, man.
If you got anything dealing with money, ask any and everybody, watch your money. If somebody getting paid off for you, you got to get it right.
Did you see that? What I got on the screen? What War Mac talking about? War Mac got on here. Why did he wait so long to address the issue?
I don't know what they didn't say no underlying things because, like I said, I ain't heard nothing about it. I thought once he finished playing football, his career was over with. I thought he was still with them, doing whatever it was, but they never did say what made him all of a sudden come out and just go against the grain on that.
And well, probably because he looked at the money. I'm gonna put it like this. You said it yesterday. Remember me when you talked and you said, I guarantee you, he got a woman probably got in his ear and told him, look, you're supposed to have this, and you're supposed to just like Robin Givens did Mike Tyson. You're supposed to have this. You're supposed to have that. Why ain't you got this? Because this is what your sales looking like. And he probably didn't think about this shit. So shoot, some men think about it, some don't. Some got that business sense, some don't. And that's why he probably end up got somebody that got in his ear and said, look, man, you supposed to have some money on the table, man. What did you get off all this shit?
Yeah. I'm glad they did, and I hope he get compensated for it because it was mainly his story anyway. Um, I don't know. Like I said, that makes sense to me though. For somebody getting his ear, be like, man, you shouldn't be broke, but you still should be getting some type of residual from this.
Yeah, he should be.
They never did say what the falling out was about.
Yeah, that right there will eventually come out on what really went on, what made him, as in Womack said, wait so long to address the issue. We will see, because it's gonna all come out, and they probably, and then they hid that he wasn't adopted, really truly adopted. He was, I don't know, it was just basically the woman for what I was heard, the woman that who was supposed to have adopted him, she's a piece of shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, for what I was saying. For what I've heard, she's a piece of work, man. She's a racist piece of work. Let me see. One may come back with something else. What he got? I don't think he's broke. He just want his money. Yeah. I don't think it's all about being broke. I think he just want, shit. Can I have some of my life too? Can I have a little bit? Give me.
And I'm sure a sorry team like the Ravens probably didn't pay him what he was worth anyway.
Yeah, Ravens sorry as hell, man. And they probably was paying him probably about $30,000 a damn year to know the Ravens.
Let me stop because we need the viewership. Let me stop. I'm just messing with you, Womack. My bad. Like I said, they own so many Taco Bells and stuff according to the movie. I just figured like it's something happened though. Something turbulent happened with them, man. Because you would think that he probably got in with them real good or whatever the way the movie portrayed, and he just probably the family didn't. I just thought they was all making money, but for him to come out and want his money, I believe something else that went down. I don't know what it is, but something else went down in that family.
One may come back and say the family saw an opportunity to get some money. They did that. And then we got he come back saying, "Watch your mouth." My fault. I forgot Womack is and was a Raven fan. He may want to gallop on over to Denver after all this shit. It's okay. And NBC come back and say they should have adopted that. Wow. God damn, that's fucked up. That's messed up right there. Yeah. I would love, the outlining of it. I would love to see when the outlining come out of what made him just come on and say, okay. Now I do remember seeing years back that he said they kind of falsified that story.
Well, yeah, they're gonna make it Hollywood. I mean, it was a good story. They were gonna make it Hollywood. I mean, the way that he couldn't play because he already seemed like he was real athletic. He played basketball and everything else. I mean, they got to put a little spin to it, but I don't know how you could just go and get the type of money that they said that they got, and they didn't give him any because the reports say he didn't get nothing.
Damn. That's bad. And that right there alone probably fucked him up with you saying that okay, we'll say, let's take a guess. We'll say that she made $400 off of it. We're gonna say she made $400 off of it. Now, if you seen my fault, 300. If you made 300 off of him, you telling me you couldn't even give that man $1 million? That right there, that's some sad shit. Hold on, let me see what one may come back and say. But in the movie, they tried to make it seem like he was slow. Yeah, they did do that. They did make it seem like he was slow, and then had it seem like the white woman was so hard, and he listened to the white woman, and it just come on.
Yeah, she I mean, like I said, the movie part, it is what it is. You got to read in between the lines. It's Hollywood, but the money how you not pay him something? You
I
know,
know, right?
and
Anything.
I see that, and that same thing, like, I heard stories about how Suge Knight didn't pay Snoop them money, but he would buy them houses and cars and things of that nature, but it still be like in Death Row name. How you not give your main people money? How you not do that?
And that's the person who was
That's just
between
greed.
Tupac and Snoop, in the later years of their upbringing, them the two was bringing the money. Snoop and I don't that don't make no sense. You just can't be that goddamn greedy. Profit over wages. I don't know who the hell this is, but let me see, what did they call him? But what is he accomplishing about, cause if they didn't take him in, he'd probably be dead. So you're saying, I guess you're saying with them taking him in, that's the only way he accomplished what he's supposed to have been accomplishing. I don't think so.
He might he probably didn't. He probably wouldn't have went to Ole Miss. He probably wouldn't have been discovered.
He probably. I don't know, man. But if offensive lineman that good though, if you got an offensive lineman that good, and you already know, Jerry Jones, he going to find a good offensive lineman. You know that.
But we just talking about. I'm just saying, even if he didn't, they never found him or this and that the other. You still got to pay him something. You still got to pay him something.
Yeah. Snoop do own Death Row. Did you check out that new kid that he don't sign? October London. Listen to that whole CD. The CD is called The Rebirth of Marvin. That motherfucker banging, bro. But yeah, man, he I think he would have still got where he's going. He made, like you said, he probably wouldn't have went to a big college like Ole Miss, but I think he would have.
Wait a minute. But let's address the issue. So if you telling me, if I discovered you, and you go ahead and you become real successful, or whatever, or I make $100 million off you, I don't have to. You feel like I shouldn't have to give you anything? Is that what they saying?
Which one?
He said that
profit over wages.
Yeah, so he might been dead or something. But okay, but still in all, you don't feel like no competition.
Oh, they said, my fault. I said accomplishing. They say, what is he complaining about? Cause if they didn't take him in, he would probably be dead. Oh, my fault. Profit over wages. I read your stuff. What is he complaining about? So I think they are saying that.
Yeah, basically. So he just supposed to let them. He just seeing them profit off of him, and he supposed to be sufficed with that.
And what they sound like, shit, Warmack come back and said, hell, he should have gone to Alcorn. Alcorn would have took him. Alcorn would have took him. A good O line, man. It's nothing like a good O line. And they said he's supposed to been pretty decent on the line. I don't know, but
I mean, bro, but look, I'm just saying.
October is bad as the motherfucker, man. October is bad. Go ahead, say it.
But according to the movie, college wasn't even on his mind. And I don't care how far I might have took you to whatever level, as like Don King and Mike Tyson or whatever. You was already good. I just got you exposed or whatever and got the deal out there. But I'm still robbing you because I should feel like I should give you something. I mean, not give the man nothing. You don't want him complaining. If I know that you sit here and you made $100 million off, if I made $100 million off you, I feel like I should give you something.
Yeah.
I shouldn't feel like I just got the $100 million and then, I'm just, man, it's crazy because I was listening to Michael Bivins, when New Edition started off or whatever, they went on their big first tour and they made a home, man, dude gave him $1.87. And so you say, well, he discovered them, whoever discovered them, so they should get all the money.
And see, with that right there, they said everything they were buying, they were taking it out of their check. whatever supposed to be coming to them, everything they bought, they got that out of their money and then just gave it back to them. But did they ever say how much money they supposed to have made and what they spun over there? So that's what they should have been trying to keep up with. Let me see. One man come back and said it's called selfish. It's selfish.
It's greed, man.
It's damn sure that.
My thing is this. This is my philosophy. If I'm making good money off of you, I'm gonna make sure you happy. If you keep coming back, I'm gonna make sure because I'm making money off of you.
Yeah.
So why would I, especially if you're profitable, why would I cut that off? Why would I want? You know what I'm saying? Why would I want it all?
Profit over wages come back and said, now, do you agree with this statement? Blame his family for abandoning him. You can't do that, brother. Because his mother, for what the story is, his mother was on drugs. That's not abandoning him. That just she got caught in the system of white supremacy.
But my question to profit over wages, I don't care whatever happened. Do you feel like he should have got compensated for something? Do you feel like he should have got money for something? For being just his name alone? It wouldn't have been no movie without him.
And answer that profit over wages because profit over wages come back and say because of that family, he made it to the NFL. You can't say that. That's something you cannot say right there. It wasn't because of that family. Because the family didn't pay nobody to get his ass into the league. His damn skill set got him in that league. Because they could have got him to Ole Miss all day long. But if he wasn't producing on the field like the Ravens wanted him to produce, they would have never drafted him. Why draft somebody when they ain't making no they're not doing what they're supposed to do? There's a lot of kids get to college that don't get drafted. You can't say that. You can't say because of that family.
So profit over money is saying that the Tua should have got all the money and they good because they shouldn't have gave him nothing.
Oh shit. This is Warback talking crazy now. What I ain't gonna say talking crazy. Warback going ham on there. Warback said everybody is not like you said. Profit over wages is a house nigga.
I don't know who profit over wages is.
Me either. I ain't lying.
I mean, I'm just talking fair exchange, no robbery. And even if they took 50% and gave him 50%, but even if they gave him 25%, why would you not give him nothing?
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, absolutely.
Because you could say if it's because of him he made the NFL, but it's because of him too that they made the movie. You know what I'm saying? So, it's back and forth.
One man come back and said that's why we traded him. What you mean by that, Wade? I mean, not Wade. One man they traded him because he wasn't no good. Because if he wasn't no good, why pick him up from the first place? Profit over wages. Profit over wages come back and say, I'm a rich nigga.
As long as you black, then I'm cool.
I don't know about all that.
I'll tell you this though. I mean, but the dude played his youthful years with the Ravens though. They didn't
as far as I know of, yeah.
They didn't trade him in no year 2 or 3.
Perception. What perception? What you trying to say? What make it seem like he It seemed like he was doing a good job and he really wasn't doing shit. So I don't know about that. One Mac, I'll probably have to send you a link, man, and get you on here. That's where you can text me your email, War Mac. I'm gonna send you a link.
I'm gonna tell you something about and I understand what he's saying about perception, but one thing about the NFL, really about all sports teams, speed and power, that gets you in. That gets you a shot.
Yeah.
That dude had to been athletic and fast, and maybe he just didn't understand the game, or maybe he just couldn't be consistent, or whatever the case may be. But
Walmart put on here the man wasn't that damn good.
Hey, well, he knows. I mean, he was on
this. And I'm kind of lost with that because if he wasn't that damn good, hell, he went to the right team because they wasn't that damn good anyway. But damn, I've heard a lot of people brag on the man about his skill set or whatever. Damn, it had to be something that caught the owner's eyes. It had to be, right?
Yeah, I mean they draft you off potential.
Okay.
Like I said, you got the size and you got the speed and the power. They gonna give you every chance to try to make it.
All right, one man come back and say he was okay, but he gave up a lot of say. How long did he play for y'all, Matt? That's what I want to know. How long did he play for y'all? Because I don't know. Hell, to me personally, I thought his ass was still in the goddamn league.
No, I knew he wasn't in the league no more.
Hell, you did. He wasn't that good to me either. That's profit over wages says he wasn't that good. So basically, what you saying?
Was he a starter?
What I'm getting out of profit over wages, they paid him to get into the NFL. That's what it sounds like. The profit over wages is saying. Yeah.
Nah, it was all potential, man.
Okay, you got the perception thing again. Once again, perception. We drafted him because of the perception. We thought he was good. Well, let me ask you this about somebody else that I thought was good. He really never showed himself. And that was the guy that played for Houston, Texas, that defensive end. What was his name? He got really notoriety because of one play that he made in college. He hit the quarterback, made him fumble, and got the what's the name all in one. Who was the fuck? I forgot that. He played for Texas. He got drafted by the Texans. The black guy with the dreads. What was his damn name? I cannot remember it. Clowney. That's it. And you right, Matt Clowney. I forgot his first name.
Was it Javon?
Something like that. Yeah, something with a J. Yeah.
Him.
He really didn't show nobody shit. You know how it is. Once the media hype your name up, people will draft you. Yeah, and that's true. And that's what happened. Clowney. Yeah, that's that guy. He never showed me shit for Texas because they was supposed to talking about when he got there. Texas was gonna have a hellified defense because they had the white boy on one end and they had him on the other end. Yeah, and they wasn't hitting no shit. I thought that dude was about something, but shit, he wasn't shit. He really and truly wasn't shit. Yeah, damn, what man? You be on that football, don't you? Yeah, and you ought to be here. With that crappy ass team that you got, shit. Jank ass Baltimore Ravens. But look, I got a question. Back to a subject. I asked you this, and I'm gonna put it in question form. We talked about this. I'm gonna try to put it in the question form. If you're married to a woman and you have no job, you're really not even really truly contributing to just not the Bronco. You're really not contributing to your marriage like a man's supposed to. Have no job. You don't even you done moved in with your wife's mother and y'all staying at the mother's house. Do that man have the right to say what goes on? Do he have any say so in that house? Basically, knowing damn well he's not contributing. That's not even his house, but yet his ass is I ain't even got the question out one man. but yet he is in the house trying to run the damn house. What you think, man?
No, man. He lost everything when he had to, he lost everything because he ain't bringing nothing to the table, period.
And elaborate on that, because some would say even though he's not doing this and that, she don't merit this man to be her what did you say, be the head of the house or whatever. Now I guess what I'm kind of getting to is with him not doing this and doing that, She's still supposed to follow her husband, right? They married. She's supposed to follow her husband. When do the following your husband just say enough is enough? Now Warmack said, hell no, he'll simp. Warmack, yo, I think Warmack on that goddamn
I tell you like this.
something tonight. That's I've been doing some drinking over there.
If she married him and something was to happen and he fell off, that's one thing. But if she married him and he wasn't nothing when she first started off married, when they first started off in, you know, and they married whatever. If she married him, he wasn't about shit when they got married, that's on her. But living in somebody else's home, now you got no say.
Juicy. Yeah. But I guess I'm gonna put it like this. Would you blame, say if the mother and the husband got into it and they in there arguing and fussing and shit like that, do you blame the wife if she took the mother side? That Ducier, huh? That's what I'm talking about.
No. Not if he's not doing that. Nah. Really, you ain't got no say. You really need to just shut up.
So,
I understand what you're saying about, you know, look, that's your husband, this and that, the other, but man.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting to. You know, when that's what I'm getting to.
As a man, you have to have something. It's a must. You have to bring something to the table.
Yeah. And I agree. I agree with you, one man. As a man, you should want your own home. I agree with you on that.
If something was to happen to him, and he fell out and he lost his home, and he had to move in with your mom and restart or whatever the case may be, long as you know, I understand that. But if he wasn't doing nothing, and you just moved him in your mama house, hell no. I mean,
that's another bad decision by a woman. We can say, right?
Oh yeah, that's a bad yes. Yeah.
So if the man and if the husband, I'm gonna say the husband, if the husband and mother get into it, and the mother say, "I want him out of here," and the daughter be like, "No, that's my husband. I got to have him with me." And stuff like that. I got to have him with me because that's my husband. No, would you fault her if she kind of go against her mom and say, look, mama, I know y'all got into it, this and that, but I need my husband with me. We got a child together and or whatever, this and that. Or we got some kids together and they need their daddy. Would you fault her for that, the daughter, if she sided with the man?
I don't fault her for saying that, but mama need to put the daughter and the husband out and keep her grandkids.
I know, right? Let me see what I got on. Put her ass out too. Warmack said put her ass out too. But you already know how they go, Warmack. Some of the mothers are not going to put their kids out. They don't give a damn how old they are.
Well, you know, we talked about this a couple weeks ago about grown-ass kids or grown-ass adults. They should.
Yeah.
At what point in time you think you need to stop providing from them? Because at some point in time, they're going to stop listening to you.
They are.
So you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that we always got all the right answers, but when you feeling like, you know, hey, I'm ready to move out and I'm ready to make my own decisions, then you need to live with it.
And that's a decision the daughter don't live with. I guess I'm just that was just a thought that came to my mind because I would love to know how a person would go. What do they choose to go? Which way would they choose to go if you highly respect your mother and you highly respect this bum? Because I'm gonna call him a bum because he's living off of y'all. But for some reason, your love and whatever you got for this guy, it overshadows what's going on with him not doing a damn thing. So, which way would they go?
See, this question did come up the other day.
All right, then, Warmack, man. Appreciate you, brother. Have a good night and don't work too hard tomorrow.
Man, look. Back right before we said back in the 50s, 60s, and right before the 70s, a man had to go over to a woman's house and she had to prove his worth to her father.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because you done took the man out the home, he ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. She selected men and this is what I always say: bad selection. You select bad men, and you know, hey, that's what you get.
That's what you get.
That's what
Hell
you
yeah.
get. But a man, if your father was in your life, he had to meet that man, and he would talk to him, and he would let his daughter know either he worthy or he ain't, or he's not.
Yeah. And plus the father gonna see a no good nigga. The father gonna see it. Especially if you're gonna be like, baby, I don't know if that's gonna be the one for you because, I don't sit there and talk to him and his mind, he got a young mind and he just got everything on his mind but you. So a father gonna pretty much see it just as well as a mother supposedly see a no good ass woman for their son. A mother not supposed to know that. We're gonna switch gears here for a hot second, and we're gonna stay on some lawsuits. We basically, I'm kind of, I guess it's gonna be a remake of part 2 of the what's the name show. What you think about the Lizzo situation with her getting sued by her dancers or whatever the hell they was?
I got to see her, man, because I think what it all boiled down to with that is, man, I think did she lose weight or something?
I don't know, brother. I don't.
And I don't know why would she be what they say body shaming big women. I really don't know a lot about this situation. I've heard that she was making. I heard she wasn't a good employee. I heard she was really doing some stuff. I guess doing her show, how she was treating them or something like that, and making them do things they don't want to do or something. I really had to get caught up on that. But I don't know what's up with that one, man. I really don't.
Yeah.
And like I said, I wish I had I wish I really read into it, but when I see her, man, when she first came out, I really thought just her music was really inspiration and inspiring, but her actions and I guess, and her music is not matching up. I mean, she had some good songs that was, that really kind of uplifting. But I guess money, man, that money is something different. That money makes money and fame do something to you.
You said she had some songs that was uplifting, like what? Because I never.
Well, her very first song, what we call that? I can't even think of the name of that song. Feeling Good as Hell or something like that. And she had what the other song when she very first came out. I think she had 2 that I knew of anyway. I didn't really listen to a whole. I never listened to a whole album or anything, but I know that song was just like a good upbeat, more of self-confident type of song for women to listen to and build themselves up. But I don't know what I don't really know nothing about her music, really. But I know those 2 songs that she came out with, they was kind of more uplifting for more women. But her and Monique, man, the comedian Monique, they kind of put me in the same light because she was one way when she had all that weight on her, she was a certain way, but then when she lost all that weight, she changed. And I ain't saying it's a weight thing that did it, but I guess her confidence might have went up, this and that, the other. And then, you hear her say all the stuff that she do with her husband, and how it like they just lost. They like they just really lose their minds, man. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's just the money get to them or whatever the case may be. But I know you feel a lot different because Monique lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, she did.
And then she started going against the I guess she's starting to fight the power in her mind.
The power
got blackballed out of Hollywood. Certain people just can't mess with, man, in the industry like that.
And I always say, all the actors, celebrities, whatever you want to call them, I always say they bought and paid for. I don't listen to all of them anyway. None of them really, when it comes to anything political or black movement and shit like that. All of them bought and paid for to me. But With the Lizzo, I think my first time hearing about her, it was something that she done degenerate act. You know, you walking out, went to a damn basketball game with your ass hanging out, and I'm like, okay,
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know. I'm like, who the hell is she? I'm wondering why everybody, just coming at the woman because I didn't know who she was. To be honest, I didn't know who she was. Really didn't care, and I was like, okay, it is what it is. But I always say the people who need to be mad at that are black women because you making the society look at y'all as degenerate sex demons and shit like that because they gonna put all that. Now, black women don't sit around and sleep with dogs, animals, and do all kind of shit like that. But they're making it seem like that's what y'all all about. When these black women come out showing all their ass and doing all that shit like that, they just don't realize how much that hurts the black woman. But black women, I noticed, have really, what is that? Yeah, I'm lost in the goddamn thought. Have really just justified a lot of that bullshit. What's going on when they do that shit? Was she a woman and she should be able to do that? Blase this and blase that. I'm like, okay, whatever, man. It is what it is. But you should be mad because she's putting a hurt on y'all's image. You ought to be mad. You ought to be the motherfucker sitting here on TV or saying like, look, that ain't us. We don't do no shit like that. Which there is a lot of black women coming out saying that, but shit, by the looks of it, there's just actually what a majority, a minority of women doing that for what I see, but there is a majority of fucking women saying it's okay for them to do that bullshit. Yeah, you shouldn't want them to do that. That's fucking putting a bad image on y'all.
Yeah, that's key right there. Just because you can don't mean you should.
Yeah. But you can't tell most of our people that shit, man. They just think that it's okay. She's a black woman. And that's what I had to ask you too before we get out of here. That's what I had to ask you. Do you think black women consider themselves as being black? Yeah. I'm gonna call it out there because I'm finna pull something up. Give me a minute, but go ahead and answer that question.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You think about it, what else can they be? But when I sit back and I see them doing all these body makeovers, and I really don't know what they want to be. You know what I mean? I mean, for the most part, black women are already curvaceous, they statuous, they already have a build, but I see these BBLs, these lips injections, all the stuff that they got going on, he's like, man, what do y'all want to be? I don't get it. So do they see themselves being black? I don't know what they see. It seems like to me, but all the stuff that they doing, I hate to say it's hate, but they're not satisfied with what they got for whatever reason. I can get you call it some self-hate, maybe it is. But you already things have changed so much, man. You have I just don't get it.
Me either.
I the lips injections and the BBLs, I'm like, man, what's really going on? And who you doing it for? Or why did you feel like it need to be done, brother? You ain't got to be doing it for nobody. Why did you feel like you're not adequate enough yourself? How you not love yourself? What other race of women built like black women?
None. Oh, none.
So why you been more of what you already have? Why you trying to You know what I'm saying? Why you think they're trying to enhance what they naturally already got? Every
Yeah,
woman, every
because
woman, I think every woman could be sexy if they just be naturally who they are.
yeah,
And when because everything that you're doing, everything that I see them doing now, they compete with other women, and it's not to gain anything. It's just to have because you see another woman, and maybe because you got access to it, maybe you see it and just feel like hell, I can get it too, But if you're trying to, what is the end goal? What is you trying to gain from it? I don't want nothing. I just want a bigger butt.
yeah. I'm finna let you listen to something. Give me a hot second. Hold on. All right, give me a second. Let me click back, but you can finish saying what you're saying.
Yeah,
Now,
but
this is
then
what.
I didn't know. I seen a YouTuber. It's got to be there. Then I didn't know you had to pay to get the maintenance. You got to go get so often go get it suction cups and man, it's just a whole treatment plan for that. I'm like, man,
Mm-hmm. I'm finna. Can you see that?
yeah, that's what with Cube, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm finna let you listen to something, and I want you to tell me what you think about this. This is why I asked this question.
Defend or not defend Donald Trump. It was about I care about what's in this contract with Black America for women, and it's not we're not mentioned at all in the contract with Black America. And I want to know.
I mean, when you mention Black people, you mentioning Black women, so don't count yourself out.
No,
Yes,
that's
you
not
are.
true.
That's like administration said that when they
Black
mention
people is not
minorities,
Black
they
women.
mention
Black women are not included in Black people.
No,
Come on,
ladies.
Once again, I will ask, and hopefully somebody can throw this out there to me. Do Black women not consider themselves as
Well, I think on that clip right there, what they was trying to say is they want to be singled out. They wanted to say Black women in the contract and not Black people.
but no, but the thing is, that is a Black contract for Black America.
Yeah.
No, you can't. Now you playing the divisive role right there. Now you trying to divide yourself from Black men.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm asking: do Black women consider themselves even Black these days?
Yeah,
When
they consider themselves Black, but they want to be separate and higher.
no, you can't do that. So you don't consider yourself as Black. See,
Yeah.
what I mean when I say that, you and your wife, y'all are two separate genders. But when we both look at you, when I look at y'all as a Black couple. Y'all are Black people. I see y'all as Black people. You're Black. You address yourself as a Black man. She address herself as a Black woman. Right. Now I'm looking at them just saying they got to run around with it. You're a Black man, but they're just a woman. They're looking at themselves just as a woman and not as a Black woman. Because why would you ask a dumbass question? What's in this contract for Black America? What's in this contract for Black women? Make sense out of that for me, because I don't get that. You got to make some sense out of that for me, because I don't understand.
Well, I can't make sense out of that. But if I was Ice Cube, I'd say, man, F all y'all. But you're right though. He was saying Black people, but I'm telling you, you talk to a woman, man, they have to feel like it got to be the rules, then it got to be separate rules just for them. And
so if you're saying that, they're looking at themselves not being a Black woman.
I didn't say that.
No. I'm going about what they're saying and what they're saying.
Yeah. But they want to be addressed separate from the whole thing. I want to be a Black woman. What rule do you got specifically just for Black women? I don't want to be in a group with Black. I see what you're saying now for Black people, but I'm a Black woman, so I need to have that rule set. I need that for me.
Let me see. All right, profit over wage is still in here going off. He said he or she, I can't remember what she was, he or she was. Let me see. And right now, black people are calling Ice Cube a house nigga or a sellout because he's reaching out to Republicans. I don't know anything about that, but if y'all want to get on the discussion, we will on another day. Only thing I'm asking if you gonna come in here and answer my question. And my question was, do black women look at themselves being black, or they just look at themselves being a woman? That's what I would love to know. Because now you're trying to separate yourself from the black man by saying black women need specific things. What? You know, a black man need the same fucking thing that you need.
Yeah.
Because we need protection laws and all that shit.
The Q was right with the way he worded it, but they want to say, "Nah, we ain't included in that." But how you not?
Yeah.
How you not included in that? But like I said, because I know that show and I know how they get down. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because shit, you trying to separate yourself, and then when you try to call yourself a woman, you trying to put yourself equal to a white woman. A white woman ain't finna do that. You can try to put yourself equal to that white woman all you want, because when it comes down to her turning her back on her man for you because you're a woman, she gonna show your ass how to stay on code, and then you gonna be sitting there looking stupid and dumb as fuck, and then trying to run back to the black community talking about black women and black men need to stay together. Ain't nobody gonna want to hear that shit. Ain't nobody gonna want to hear it. I know I'm not. Ain't nobody want to hear that. You either gonna stay on code, quit trying to outdo the next black man or black woman. Stay on code, because when I thrive, you thrive.
That's right. I agree.
Hey, but you know, I'm just a uneducated black nigga come out of AC. That's all that is. So that's how I put that.
What is AC?
That's a project I grew up in.
Oh.
Let me see. Profit over wages come back. Let me see what they got. They got yes. The cause we didn't give ourselves the name anyway. Ourselves that name anyway. I'm lost on what you're saying. I'm kind of lost.
They're going back. We didn't. Yeah, we going all the way back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. Come back with that. Elaborate on that statement for me, because I don't understand exactly what you mean by that.
But man, I remember watching that.
Yeah. And that statement stood out for me because there's a lot of black, quote unquote, black women. They say that. They actually literally say they need certain things specific. Well, apparently you don't consider yourself as black. So this war we having with black people, you don't consider yourself at war because you consider yourself as a black woman. That's different from a black man. Huh?
Wow. Saying it that way, that's the way. Yeah, I can see it that way. But saying that, do they consider themselves black? Yeah, but they consider themselves their own. I guess you say own entity, their own. Like you say, it is separate. You separate yourself from. You can't separate yourself.
Yeah,
from black people.
Let me see. Yes, they are.
Can't do it, but that's the way they came across with it, though.
You saying yes, they consider themselves as black women. Now we don't establish that they consider they. What we saying? Do they consider themselves separate from the black man? Because they as said, say they basically consider themselves better than the black man, different from the black man. I don't know. I think politics have really fucked black women up. And the main one thing that fucked them up was the white women feminist movement. Because you were trying to get some shit that the white woman wasn't getting from her man, but you was already getting it at home. That is one of the craziest things in the world. You're following someone.
I'm gonna tell you, and I've seen this, and I agree with it. I agree with it too. When you say about the white feminist movement,
Yes.
White women started that because they just wanted a break. They just wanted to get out the house.
Yeah.
Hey, look, and black women took it and ran with it.
Man, they do more hooping and hollering than the white women do. And the only thing the
woman
white
just wanted
women
to get
do
out
is
the house.
use.
She was tired of raising the kids. Just wanted to break. That's all she was asking for.
Yeah.
She still wanted her man to go to work and provide for her. She know better than that.
And the crazy thing about that, you know, the white women don't help the black woman do a damn thing. Only thing the white woman does for the black woman is help me get my numbers. Now we only 10,000 strong without you, but with y'all we're a good million strong. So y'all help us out. That's what they do. They use y'all for numbers, and y'all sit there and let them use y'all. And then y'all let them use you against your own man, and then be sitting there wondering why your man is not what is it they always say is not a provider and not a protector. Shit, who in the hell want to protect something like that? I don't. Damn you. Only time you want me is when the white folks got their foot on your neck. That's the only time you want me. And since we gonna go there, why is it the only time we can tell somebody, a black woman something, and when we put that goddamn dick to them? Somebody tell me that. That's the only time I can actually, when I got you in the bed, putting this goddamn bohol to you, breaking it off to you, and got you hollering for the Lord. That's the only time you will halfway listen. Get them legs where I want. You better not do this. You better not do. Okay, the minute that shit's over, and you don't got all that off of you, shit.
Hey, you about right too. I have to agree with you on that one. That's the only time to really just to be quiet.
Okay, where is Lady L? She was doing good the other day. I don't know what Lady L is.
Hey,
with her crazy ass.
Yeah, we got to get the next topic for next week, man. We got to get it together. But let me get up. I got to make some calls myself.
All right, then we're gonna get out of here, man. Give me your closing. Say it.
Man, look, just say, man, just like I say, try to stay in your. Everybody just need to try to stay in their lane. That's gonna be my closing for the day.
Sounds good to me.
Stay in your lane and stay in it.
And before I leave, I want to give a condolences out to the Warren family. And sorry to hear about what happened to your family. And hopefully we can find out what's going on. And please let me know and keep me in touch with everything. And this is your boy Calvin from CMO TV. And you know my old quote. Appreciate that profit over wages. I will be seeing your ass when I see you.